Welcome back. In this particular module, we will learn about Excel file and its menu options. So let me open an Excel file. So I'm going to click on the Windows icon, go to Startup Shortcuts and click on Excel. And then we open a blank workbook. Let me copy paste these notes which I'm going to use during this particular module. Right, so I have opened a file here, and if you see on top, you will see book 2. An Excel file is called a workbook, and by default Excel gives the file names like book 1, book 2, book 3, etc., which you can change by saving the file. Just like any book has pages, Excel workbook also has concept of sheets. Here down, if you see, this particular sheet is called sheet 1. You can add more number of sheets by clicking on the new sheet icon, which is a plus sign inside a circle. So if I click here, you will see sheet 2, sheet 3, etc. You can go on adding as many number of sheets as you like in your Excel file. You can rename these sheets by right clicking on the sheet and rename, and then you will see the name is highlighted. So I'm going to change the name. For example, let me change to mod 1. I will change this name to mod 3, and I will change this name to mod 2. Now I need to reorganize these sheets because mod 2 should be coming after mod 1. So I'm going to bring the module 2 sheet by dragging and dropping after module 1. To drag a particular sheet to a different location, bring your cursor on top of the name of the sheet. Keep your left mouse button pressed. Now you see at the tip of the cursor a paper symbol. At the same time, you will see a small downward arrow button at the sheet location. When you move your mouse, the sheet location indicator, which is the black downward arrow, will change. You can release the button when the black arrow reaches the desired position, and you will have your sheet relocated. So this is how you can reorganize sheets. If you do not want a particular sheet, then you can delete it by right clicking on the sheet name and delete. So let's get back to module 1 sheet. You will see on top, these are the menu options. The first menu option, which is Home tab, has the basic formatting which you need to do inside your sheet. We will learn about this as we progress in the next session. The next tab is Insert tab. Here you can insert a pivot table, is specifically used for reporting purpose and data analysis. You can insert pictures, shapes, etc. And you can insert various kinds of chart. We will learn about these two. Next is the Page Layout tab. This basically helps you prepare a layout of the page the way you want to print it. Next is the Formula tab. Excel has hundreds of formulas, but an average sheet uses hardly 2 to 5% of those formulas. So we will learn this as we prepare some documents and template. Next is the Data tab. In this, the most commonly used functions are sorting, filtering, and data validation. Then we have Review tab. Here you can learn how to protect your workbook or a worksheet by applying a password to it. Then we have View tab. As the name suggests, it helps you decide the viewing on your screen. So whether you want to view it as a normal file, you want to view it as a reading view or page break view. Then finally you have Help documentation. The first tab you see here is the File tab. This basically helps you either open a new file, open an existing file, save the files, print the file, etc. And all this you can have as shortcuts on top left over here or below the ribbon over here. How to do that? Here if you see, you have Save shortcut, Print Preview and Print shortcut, Undo shortcut and Redo shortcut. You can have more shortcuts or remove these shortcuts by clicking on the inverted triangle icon here. Here, if you see, the selected shortcuts are Save, Print Preview, Undo and Redo. If I add one more shortcut, for example, New, then this is what has appeared over here. If I do not want this particular shortcut, I will go back and again click on the New and that shortcut is gone. So this is all about the file in an Excel. and the menu option. Now, one important shortcut you must learn is the Control S. Control S shortcut is for saving your file. You must get into the habit of saving your file regularly so that if accidentally something happens to your computer, your file is intact. Although Excel has auto recover feature, which I will show you. So for example, you are working on an Excel file and your computer crashes or electricity goes off and your battery is down. Then when you restart your computer, it will auto recover the file and give you the last version that it has saved. Where to find this option? You click on File, go to the last option, which is Options. Here, go to the Save tab, and this is where you find that option. Please always check that this particular option is selected. Save auto recover information every 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever you wish to configure it as. So that's all about this particular module. Next, we will learn about the basics of operations and formatting in Excel.